One Ukrainian pilot, known for his skill and bravery, had been flying missions without ever being shot down.
His name was Serhiy, and after one of the fiercest dogfights of the war, he was found unconscious next to his jet. When his comrades revived him, he muttered something that would send chills down their spines. I saw him. I saw me.
Serhiy, a seasoned pilot, had grown up in a small village near the Carpathian Mountains, where stories of bravery and resilience were woven into the very fabric of Ukrainian life. He joined the Ukrainian Air Force, dedicating himself to defending his homeland. It was during one fateful mission that the unexpected happened. Serhiy's jet was hit, and in that moment of impending doom, he felt a surge of energy, as if he was being guided by a force greater than himself. This phenomenon marked the beginning of his transformation into the Ghost of Kyiv. Serhiy soon discovered that with each flight he could tap into the experiences and strength of those who had fought before him. The spirits of fallen pilots were not just lingering memories, they became part of him, enhancing his skills and instincts in the cockpit. It was then revealed that Serhiy was, in fact, the Ghost of Kyiv. But this was no ordinary revelation. Serhiy wasn't consciously aware of what had been happening to him. Every time he took to the skies, it was as if another presence took over, guiding him with supernatural precision. It wasn't just him flying, it was the spirits of countless Ukrainian pilots who had died in previous wars, lending him their strength. Together they became the Ghost, a spectral force fighting to protect Ukraine's skies. One night, as Russian forces prepared for a final assault on Kyiv, multiple radar systems detected a chilling sight. It wasn't just Serhiy's jet flying overhead. A whole squadron of ghostly planes had risen to join him. These phantom jets streaked through the air, invisible to the naked eye, but deadly to the Russian invaders. They struck without mercy, leaving no survivors, as if the very souls of Ukraine's past had risen to avenge their fallen. The battle raged on, and the legends of the Ghost of Kyiv and the sunflower seeds began to intertwine. The elderly woman who had given the seeds to the soldiers had unwittingly become a symbol of resistance. As her words spread like wildfire, they galvanized not just the Ukrainian people, but also those watching from afar. Protests erupted around the globe demanding support for Ukraine, and her phrase became a rallying cry.
Take these seeds, people began to say, and grow hope where despair lies.
It was a simple yet profound message that united people in solidarity against oppression. In the coming months, the tide began to turn in Ukraine's favor.
As more international support poured in, the Ukrainian military, emboldened by the spirit of their fallen, pushed back against the invaders.
With every inch of land reclaimed, the legend of the Ghost grew stronger, a phantom haunting the skies, sending fear into the hearts of Russian soldiers. The atrocities committed by Russian soldiers became a constant reminder of the war's brutality. Reports surfaced of soldiers stealing absurd items, from washing machines to porcelain toilet bowls. Ukrainian citizens couldn't help but laugh at the ludicrousness of it all. Social media became flooded with Russian jokes. It was a grim comedy that echoed through the hearts of a nation determined to reclaim their dignity. The Ghost of Kyiv became more than just a legend. It transformed into a movement that symbolized the bravery, defiance, and heroism of Ukrainian civilians and soldiers.
The stories of everyday people standing up against the might of the Russian army inspired millions.
The sight of a lone Ukrainian grandmother confronting soldiers with sunflower seeds became an emblem of courage that reverberated across the globe.
It was a reminder that no matter how powerful an oppressor may seem, the heart of a nation united can never be broken.
As the battle for Ukraine raged on, the story of the Ghost and the sunflower seeds continued to inspire.
Serhiy's journey from an ordinary pilot to an extraordinary legend embodied the spirit of resilience that defined the Ukrainian people.
He had become a symbol of hope, courage, and determination, reminding everyone that even in the darkest times, light can prevail.
The story of the Ghost of Kyiv transcended the battlefield. It became a testament to the power of hope, courage, and unity.
The war would leave scars, but it also forged a nation that would never again bow to tyranny.
Ukraine proved that in their darkest hour, they were never alone.
The words of the unknown grandma echoed in the hearts of Ukrainians, an eternal reminder that even in the face of despair, they could plant the seeds of hope.
With every victory, the spirit of Ukraine grew stronger, flourishing like the sunflowers that would rise in the wake of their struggles. As the final battles drew near, Serhiy took to the skies one last time.
With the spirits of fallen pilots guiding him, he soared through the clouds, the very essence of Ukraine's resilience embodied in his flight.
The Ghost of Kyiv was not just a pilot. He was the heart and soul of a nation determined to survive, to thrive, and to shine brightly in a world filled with darkness. The Ghost of Kyiv had a vision that in the aftermath of the war, as Ukraine began to rebuild, the spirit of the people's resolve lived on. The sunflower fields would bloom, not just as a symbol of beauty, but as a reminder of the courage and strength that defined a nation. This story, rooted in both tragedy and triumph, was a celebration of the enduring human spirit. It was a call to action for people everywhere, to stand against oppression, to support those who fight for their freedom, and to remember that hope can flourish even in the bleakest of circumstances. If you found meaning in this story, I invite you to subscribe and join us on this journey. Click on the playlist in the top left corner to explore more tales of extraordinary paranormal events inspired by real-life situations. Your support helps keep these powerful stories alive. If this story has inspired you, share it. Let the world know that even in the darkest of times, the spirits of heroes rise to defend their homeland. Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava!